Hi Ben, so this video will look at the next bit of Hallelujah, but as with the previous one, we'll start with the scale. So in the last two videos, the first one for Hallelujah and the first one for Crop Duster, we looked at A flat major and E major, which are the two main grade 4 ones. So use 4 sharps and 4 flats. We'll look at C sharp minor today, which is the evil twin of E major, because it also uses the same 4 sharps, but it starts on C sharp instead of E. So C sharp minor, evil twin to E major. Fingering wise, again, the fingering is all in the book, but remember the fingering pattern for all of these scales, major, minor, or whatever weird flavour they are, it's all governed by where you put the thumb. So we always want to get the thumb on a white note, never on a black note. So with the right hand, we'll start on finger 2, because then we can bring the thumb round to the first white note. So the best sort of finger pattern I find for this one, 2 fingers, and practice it like this along with the video. I'll play it down here so you can see me more easily then. 2 fingers, then 3, then 4, then 3, and then another 3, and you're there. So and with the left hand, we want to get the thumb to the C, and check you can see that, yeah. Sorry, not to the C, to the E, to the white note. And then we'll go over onto 4, because we've got black, black, white, white, so it makes sense to get the thumb on the last white note. And it's those 2 patterns again, so then an odd one. There! So we got 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2. So just pause the video, practice those a couple of times with the hands separately, and then unfreeze the video, and we will go through it hands together. Ready? Here we go. I'm going to go it around. We'll go slowly to start with. 1, 2, 3, and. Remember, you can rewatch this as many times as you want. This is just a sort of guide to kind of guide you through some good practice. So we started with the scale arpeggio. So good news, play the C sharp minor chord first of all. C sharp, E, G sharp. It's exactly the same shape in terms of the arrangement of black and white notes as A flat major was. So if you remember from the previous practice, A flat major is A flat C, E flat in the chord and in the arpeggio, black white black. It's the same with C sharp minor, C sharp E, G sharp, black white black. So exactly the same finger pattern is what we want here. So with the right hand 2, then thumb on the one and only white note, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, 4, 2, 1, 4, 2, 1, 2. With the left hand, start on finger 2, then put the thumb on the one and only white note, and then it's fairly straightforward from there. Then over onto 4, 2, 1, 4, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2. So practice that a few times, and then when you're ready, unfreeze the video. We'll try and play through it hands together. Remember, the crucial thing, as there's only one white key in this arpeggio, give it to the thumb. It has to go to the thumb. It's the only work the thumb can do in this scale. Here we go. Okay, onto the song then, onto Hallelujah. I'm going to pick this up from the last bar of yesterday's video, so just so that there's a bit of an overlap between the sections that we do. So I'm going to start by looking at the final bar of page 1, and I'm going to do the first 5 bars of page 2. I know you know this bit fairly well, but I want to kind of consolidate the bit you know first, just so that you've got a really, really confident start. Because remember, half of the art of performing these is, you know, being able to continue, even if there's a little slip or something like that. Not the end of the world at all. You know, it's just like if you're playing in a band or something like that. If you miss a beat or if you miss a chord, no one's going to cry about that. You just have to kind of, you know, wait a few moments and pick it up from the beginning of the next bar. But I want you to be really, really confident, especially with the first bit of the piece, so that you kind of start on a roll. And then if there are any slips later on, that's cool, because you'll have practiced enough and you'll know the piece well enough that you can just think, okay, well, this bar ain't going great. I'll wait till this bar and go. I'm back in the game. That's how it works. That's what Rock School is sort of testing. Which is why they use the backing tracks and stuff, because of course that's what you do if you were playing with a group. Really, really, really good discipline. So just to recap on this final bar of page 1, what have we got? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Play it with me, ready? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now we need to be ready to get to this first chord of page 2. Did I? No, I played that wrong, sorry. That's it. So we've got F, B flat, D, D, G, B flat. So what I would do to start with is just practice going from the last bar of page 1 to the first bar of page 2, just to get the join. So let's do that together with the counting. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Awesome, getting really into this now. Okay, so having practiced that a few times, see if you can see how fast you can get that bit. It's a challenge. Try and sort of get it at this kind of speed. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. And remember, it is perfectly fine. In fact, it's ideal. It's really, 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 really good practice. And I'm going to add another really for dramatic effect, to just work on a little bit like that at a time. Because in 5 minutes, you can get a nugget of the music like that so polished and so learned that you just rattle it off. Kind of, you know, it doesn't take long. Whereas if you try and sort of, you know, devote the same amount of time of practice to a whole page, you know, that's too, you know, that's a certain amount of effort spread over too much territory. Whereas if you invest all of that into a small bit, you will get it really shiny. Okay, moving on then. So we'll start now from the first bar of page 2, and we're going to go up to bar 5 of page 2. The first thing to think about here is the rhythm, because it's a very, very sort of formulaic, very typically kind of sort of, you know, jazzy sort of rhythm going on here. First bar of this, so this is, I'm talking all about page 2 here. First bar and third bar are exactly the same rhythm, and second bar and fourth bar are exactly the same rhythm. And it gets better than that. They're almost the same notes as well. It's just the left hand, which is a teeny weeny bit different. So let's look at that rhythm first. So I want you to sort of clap the rhythm along with me as I'll play it with the right hand. We've got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And you get the rest of bar 5 off, isn't that kind? Bar 5 of this page. So that's the rhythm. Let's go through it again. 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Practice that rhythm a few times before you go any further. You can practice it by just clapping or by just playing the same chords to that rhythm. Da, 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 2, 3, 4. Remember, rhythm is more important than the notes here. A few wrong notes in this style ain't the end of the world. Sacrifice the rhythm, then it just doesn't have the magic. Okay, so let's look at the actual notes. I think you know these right hand chords for this bit fine, so I'm not going to talk too much about that. Just to sort of think a little bit about what they are. So this first one we've got 1 That's all fine. Second one, the minims. Notice we've got black notes on both ends. B flat at the bottom, A flat up at the top. That's what's called a B flat 7 chord, B flat dominant chord. This next chord, it's actually an E flat chord, the first chord of bar 2 on this page. Even though it's got a B flat at the bottom, the root of this chord is E flat. So this chord is inverted, it's jumbled up. The minim chord in the previous bar is in root position because the B flat, which gives it its name, is at the bottom, root position. This next chord, the first one in bar 2, isn't, because it's an E flat chord but with a B flat in the bass. And I just want to point out why that's in an inversion. Why not move the whole hand and play this one in root position? There are 2 reasons. One, because it's more work to move your hand from one place to another. Remember, where hand positions are concerned, be as lazy as possible. But the other reason is it just sounds better if you have chords moving as little a distance as possible to get from one to another. It's called voice leading. So by having this E flat chord jumbled up, it just creates a much smoother transition like this, rather than going and sort of moving the whole hand. It just sounds clunky. Anyway, just be careful in all the right hand chords in this section that you remember the B flats at the bottom, because especially these 2 note chords, like the second chord in bar 2, you had a tendency to play one white key and one black key. They're both black keys. It's B flat and B flat. So that's the chord I'm talking about there. And if you haven't already, mark this on. In that F G at the end of bar 2, and exactly the same at the end of bar 4, do that with fingers 4 and 5, because then you can keep your hand nice and still. You don't have to move too far. I would do that with 4 and 5, or possibly 3 and 4 would be fine. But don't move your whole hand up, it's just a waste of time. Okay, left hand for this section, really straightforward. Once you've played the first chord of the page, you can stay in that position. I'll demonstrate. So going from the first chord of this page, hope you can see this because I can't actually see my camera now. Da, 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 da. So yeah, be lazy with your hand position. If you don't move, if you don't have to move, don't move. Remember your B flats in this section as well. It might not be a bad idea to just go through and put a little ring around all the B's just to remind yourself flat, 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 flat. Okay, cool. So one last time before I leave you in peace, let's go through this whole section. And just for continuity's sake, we'll start from the last bar of page 1. I'll give us a 4-bar count in. Here we go. This is what you're going to practice along to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me try that again. That was bad. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And cool. Apologies if some of the notes are a bit dodgy there. Remember, we're much more concerned about getting the rhythm here, and I'm sort of sight reading this for you. But that should give you something to sort of practice along to. Happy days. Enjoy.